Prince William has staged a quiet coup inside Buckingham Palace, and his first major move is the systematic removal of Queen Camilla from the royal machine after a secret luxury yacht scandal. The wildest part isn't even the yacht. It's that the whole thing unraveled because of a routine ship registry update almost nobody reads. In late July 2025, while William and Kate were doing public engagements across the UK, Camilla spent 5 days on a private super yacht called the Esperanza 3, anchored off the south coast of France. It was registered in Malta, owned through a Luxembourg holding company, and belonged to a Swiss-based financier with lobbying interests in land development and heritage property, areas uncomfortably close to royal influence. No announcement was made. No entry appeared in the court circular. The palace press office had no record. This was deliberately kept off the books. The guest list included a Conservative Party donor with active planning applications, a European media executive, and individuals previously named in Brussels lobbying files. The story broke when a routine maritime filing placed the vessel at a specific marina on a specific date. A researcher cross-referenced it with a briefly posted, then deleted, dinner photo. Within days the palace was facing questions it was completely unprepared to answer. For the previous 18 months William had been pushing tighter rules on outside relationships, gifts, and hospitality. The guidance was mandatory. Camilla's office received it. She went on the trip anyway. Palace sources described the atmosphere inside Kensington Palace as controlled fury. William doesn't shout. He removes people. William learned about the trip before the media did. Someone inside the circle sent the details straight to Kensington Palace. He already had a source. When his team examined the paper trail, they found the same yacht owner had hosted Camilla in 2023, another trip kept off the transparency records. A $40,000 donation from the holding company to a royal link structure appeared in the same period as a heritage planning application. The appearance of a conflict of interest was exactly what the new rules were written to stop. In early September 2025, William called a meeting at Kensington Palace, not Buckingham. He placed a physical folder of documents on the table and asked one question: who saw the 2023 trip and decided it didn't need to go further? He then made 3 demands: full written disclosure of both trips, a review of Camilla's patronages, and immediate suspension of contact with the yacht owner. Camilla's office provided only partial information. William's team formally rejected it. That has no modern precedent. Charles was told about the July trip only as a casual holiday update. He did not know the owner's lobbying history or the donation. When William pressed, Charles asked for time, then ultimately told his son to proceed with the review, asking only that Camilla be treated with dignity and that nothing become public without his knowledge. By that point, Charles's ability to shield her had already narrowed because of his own health and the quiet shift of day-to-day authority toward William. What followed was not a public announcement. It was diary management. 6 of Camilla's autumn solo engagements were quietly reassigned, several of them to Kate. Senior staff in Camilla's household were restructured and not replaced. Her briefing distribution was narrowed to a strict need-to-know basis. By November, her dedicated team had shrunk and her public schedule had thinned. She still holds the title and appears beside Charles at state occasions. On paper, she remains Queen Consort. In practice, the machinery around her has been steadily reduced. William's private message to senior civil servants in November was blunt: institutions that protect individuals at the expense of their own integrity do not survive. He is building a smaller, tighter monarchy with fewer working royals, stricter controls, and zero tolerance for informal financial relationships. The yacht scandal simply accelerated the process. Kate has stepped into the spaces Camilla once occupied. The center of gravity has moved. Camilla still walks beside the king, but the diary is thinner, the staff is smaller, and the woman filling her former engagements is the Princess of Wales. In royal terms, that is what removal looks like.